Welcome back, listeners. We have on the line Dr. Leahcim Semaj. I'm not sure if you need any introduction, Doctor. You're such a well-known figure in this country and around the region that I don't know if I can introduce you anymore.
You'll be surprised. Yes.
So, Doc, how are you?
I'm good.
Wonderful. Doc, we're taking a look at the creative knowledge industry sector within the country, within the context of its potential to really replace many of the traditional industries that we've been struggling with over the years. And we're just trying to get an understanding and a feel as to what exactly is this creative knowledge sector, how can it be harnessed, and why is it we're not seeing the kind of growth and development that we should, and if we are of the view that the government is taking the right kind of policy decisions in relation to its growth and development.
Well, as a country, as we evolve, coming out, if you go back to slavery, colonization, those are some serious foundations, that shaped our existence. Jamaica, as a productive entity, was intended to service the needs of other people. So, for example, we grew a product here which was earmarked to be sold elsewhere, not even to feed us or anything like that, and then they would send us back food. And so the whole process of creating an economy which is self-contained and designed around serving our needs, I don't think many of our people have fully yet understood that. Right? So we're coming out of that whole. So then even when now we come into the industrial era, when we just provide the raw material, look how long it is that we just provided the raw material, called coffee. But then somebody else now brand it and sell it for $8 US a cup, where we only get the raw material price. Whereas the real value is in this thing called the brand. Somebody who gave it a name and gave it a... Now, if we notice, when you go to the U.S., almost any major city you go in, the word Jamaica is on the menu in almost every restaurant, every supermarket, Jamaican style, Jamaican. So that even just brand Jamaica, the fact this thing is from Jamaica. Somebody sent me, I saw a posting on Facebook recently, coming from, I think it's Nashville or someplace, whereby this person had a column and there were something like 10 things from Jamaica you have to eat or experience at some point in your life.
I think it was from Francis Wade.
Yes. Francis Wade. 10
things to eat before you die. 10 Jamaican things to eat before you die.
Ackee and saltfish, rice and peas, gizzada. Huh? No, we take all of those things for granted, but the reality is that so many of those things are literally delicacies in other people's minds. Now, many years ago, Carlton Alexander was reported to have made a statement that the most important thing Jamaica have to share and sell with the rest of the world is its culture. We can't outdo Yahoo at being Yahoo. We can't outdo, I've seen the list here, that's jerk chicken, ackee and saltfish, the Jamaican patty, kalaloo, escovitch fish, rice and peas, plantain, gizzada, exotic fresh juice, and Blue Mountain coffee. Now, that's an incredible list. So I'm saying that Carlton Alexander talked about the whole issue of sharing our culture, this uniqueness that make us who we are. Some question was raised with him, why Jamaicans eat so much, American apples? And his answer was, don't worry about the amount of us eating American apples. The concern is why isn't the rest of the world eating more OTET apple? Because there's 6 billion people out there to be sold OTET apple. So make sure we get the apples out there. So once we start respecting ourselves, respecting our culture, many Jamaicans don't respect themselves and respect their culture, accept that we have something unique and great. And then we now can share that once we start building around that, we own 100% monopoly on this thing called Jamaica. Even though I think we have been losing quite a bit of it. You understand that when the Reggae Boys went to France, even the name Reggae Boys, somebody else had branded that and recorded it and registered a website called Reggae Boys.
I think it was somebody out of Africa.
No, so that many, and even when you look at even Jamaican rum, a lot of major rum companies around the world buy Jamaican rum in bulk and then use it now to flavor their rum. And they can use all kind of name and say Jamaican, that they have the Jamaican connection. So the whole thing begins with us respecting, believing in, and loving what we do and who we are. And then now we're in a position to start documenting, packaging, and selling and sharing that experience with others. But it begins there. So to the extent to which many of our people, starting with our politicians, don't love and respect us. I remember some time ago there was some report about some Jamaican businessmen going to some government agency about wanting more material and more subsidies and all kind of things. And they were asked, which of them, any of them have on Jamaican-made shoes? Put your foot up on the desk. and none could. None could because all of what they were consuming was just foreign things. But that's where it begins there. Can you imagine now? Look, I told Christopher Tufton where he dropped the ball when he started talking about cassava. If his final statement was that, and as of tomorrow, the canteen here at Garden House will have at least one cassava issue on the menu every day. What did he say? That they're going to start serving cassava in prisons. No, which except for your pants down below your bottom and so, which other style starts in prison? You don't start a marketing campaign in prison.
Yeah, wrong position in there.
What if he had said that from now